Welcome back. 2013 Dodge Challenger 5.7 liter Hemi. It's got a timing cover leak. Gasket's leaking. Fortunately externally, not internally. Oil looks fine, everything looks good. It's just been slowly leaking. I'll try to show it to you. You can kind of see where it's leaking, but we're going to have to pull the water pump, front part of this apart with a water pump, pull the timing cover, put new gaskets in it, put it back together. We're going to do the upper and lower radiator hose at the same time. How hard is it going to be? I don't know. I haven't done this vehicle before, so we're going to find out. But I'm going to start by finding out where the petcock is for this thing and drain the radiator, because we got to drain it. It's cold. It's been here overnight. If it's hot, of course, be careful, because there's going to be pressure in the system. But we're going to drain it first, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how it goes. Let me show you where this is leaking, where it started leaking, at least where we could see. So you can see all the orange, hopefully, in here, where it's running down the seam from that timing cover and puddling. And you can see it pretty bad. And then here, hopefully, I'm trying to get you some light in there. Hopefully you can see around that clamp. Let me see if I can get this set up somewhere. So they put for me. Fight with it. There. Let me zoom you in if I can. It's leaking around that clamp as well. So there. Up there. All the way, it's running down from the top up here where you can't see because there's no light. There you go. Trying to get some light for you. So that's where we show you. See, it's leaking here too. Up top, water pump leaking here. It's just leaking. Man, it's leaking all over the place. Bad radiator. Didn't know that till 10 minutes ago when I pulled the fan shroud, and then you could see where it's leaking too. So we're gonna do everything, I guess. Under that bracket. I'm just going to tuck this back out of my way, hopefully out of my way. So this has a spacer plate because this is an upgraded throttle body, bigger throttle body, so there's very little room. This is not a lot of fun to get in and out of here. I remember this from looking at the leak before. Let's see, that just pulls out. Of course that's screwed up. Nice. Alright, set that out of the way. This is just tight getting out of here. Not too bad. Gives us a little more visibility into what we're looking at now. I guarantee this fan's going to have to come out of here at a minimum to get at this. So I don't know what that entails, but let me find the petcock, which is originally why I wanted to get in here, so I can see where the drain is on this thing. See if I can find that. There it is. It's on this side. It's got a drain tube. So it's down here on the bottom. We'll undo that. We're going to undo this. So we're going to vacuum with the side and get a pan. Drain that. I'll take the belt off. We'll pull the pump. Should be able to hopefully be able to get the pump out of there. I hope. I don't think any accessories are bolted to it. And then we'll undo. Once we get that out, it'll give us more room. Pull the fans out. Unbolt the AC compressor, alternator from the timing cover, and and get it apart. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Alright, let's get at it. Let me mark the belt. I like to mark the belt and put it back on the same direction it came off. If you don't do that, sometimes it'll squeal. I don't want to deal with that. It's the back, driver's side. Note the direction and routing of your belt. You can always look it up, but I like to note it. Let me write it down so I don't have to look it up later and remember how it goes. Custom. Alright, so what do I got? Water pump, idler, alternator, tensioner, another idler, AC compressor, and crank. So what do we got? Yay, custom. That's all you need. Now I don't have to remember how it goes. It's got a 3/8 drive down the bottom of the tensioner here. That is what I want to do. So there we go. Push it to the driver's side. Take that off. There we go. Belt. I gotta pull my fans back up so I can get my belt out of my way. Gotta block in. Alright, my belt off. Now let's work on this water pump. I'm just going to start. Another thing I like to do, see if I can get my light a little better for you, maybe, or maybe not, is I like to get a piece of cardboard, poke holes in it. So if the bolts are different lengths, I don't have to think about where they need to go back to. Piece of cardboard, right? Top, driver's side. So I've got one here, 1, 2, looks like 3 here. So I can see. One there. Definitely got 1, 2 there. There's not a lot of room in this thing, I will say that. They look like they're 14mm. $13mm. Last time, every time. These are not real tight. I think they're 18 foot-pounds is the spec on these. Let me see what you're looking at, because I don't even know what you're looking at. Hopefully I'm not. Yeah, you can see. So. I'll get you some more light here. Trying to get some light for you. Okay, there's one in the middle too. I didn't see that one initially, so gotta mark that one. One here. Of course, it's gonna be difficult. Just pull that out of my way. Probably smart just to pull this out of my way. Get it out of my way. Okay. shows you how well my brain's working right now. 13, not 14. Get this loose. Alright, that's loose. Ouch. My hand. It's loose. Get some more tails here. Made the floor. Yes. Another one hiding? Oh, there is. Will it break it loose? I don't know. Where's my answer? No. No, it will not. So this is probably not necessary to take this off, but I just think it's getting out of my way. It's no big deal, so let's get it out of my way. Now, this is what I generally do. I take these bolts. I'm not going to put them in there because it might be in my way. I'm going to stick them with this instead of the side. The bolts are right with it. I'll have to hunt them down later. That's why, right? The size difference, length, much longer. I might not have to think about it. I get the, yeah, there's another one in there. There is, right below the temperature sensor. Ah, man. Marble extension. You know, corrosion coming out of that one. Oh, that's nasty looking. A lot of different sizes. I don't like the gas. You put the long one in a short hole, you will not be happy. I will say that. You crack something, break a bolt or crack something. This one's a different size, isn't it? Alright, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way, it's fine. It's a stud. Got electrical connector. That's, I don't believe that's in the water pump though. That's in the timing cover. Ooh, this is a long stud there. All right, so what we got down here? We got one in here, right? Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it. One I can see and one I can't see. light so you can't see anything. You can't see this anyway, but I'm just going around the water pump and undoing all the bolts. Finding and undoing them. Come on, stop hitting the light. It's bad enough. Mark it on my list here. Beautiful. What else we have? Any more down here? Don't know. Feels like there might be one down there. Of course, the easiest way is just get the new water pump and take a look at how many bolts are in it, but that would be way too easy if I did that. Where's my It's tough to get at it, but it's turning. All right. Let go. Let go. Come on, there we go. Oh, I just made a mess. Everything that was in that hose is now on my garage floor, but there's the hose. So you can see, hopefully you can see, these are swollen at the end. So it's not the clamp that's causing the leak, it's just rot, old hoses that are swelling up and getting soft. It's got spring in it too. Look at my bolts that I have out and make sure I have them all. There's one more. You can see right there. So I do have one more. That's this one right above the water pump, the hose connector. You can try to pry this thing off of here and miss one and then cause all kinds of problems for yourself. Yeah, I can see it now. Right in there. Long one too. Let me drop that. Okay. Should be it. set that aside. That should be it. It is. I do have my pan down there, so that's good. Let me see if any of it's hitting the pan or it's just going anywhere. No, it is. Seems to be doing a pretty good job of keeping most of it. You've got this hose here, this hard line. Don't forget it. You got to wiggle that off. I'm sure it's got an O-ring in there. It's got to come loose. That's what's holding it on there for me right now. Let me get a. This will probably work. Let's see if I can get it loose with this. No, I cannot. Let go of that. That does not want to let go. I will say that. I definitely don't want to damage it. Just want to get it out of there. Oh, that is difficult. Here it goes. Here it goes. Not a lot of fun. There's an O-ring on that, I'm sure. So there you go. There you go. Beautiful. It's clean. It's just leaking. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can see it, but right here you see the orange trace. This is primarily where it was leaking, and up here, right there, it's leaking right there as well. Primarily where it was leaking. A little bit down here and around the hose too, but yeah, it was leaking down the bottom. I'll show you. I'll take a shot of that and you can see where it was coming out of there. You can actually see it. Okay, that's the easy part. We still have to do timing cover. Let me get you in there and show you what I'm looking at. Down the bottom there. Come on. Right there. Right there. Kind of see that orangish leaking out the bottom there. You can see down here where it's been coming out. You can see up here a little bit where it's been coming out. Over here in that corner. Right there. Kind of crusty looking stuff. That's all coolant. Okay. Now we've got to... I should be able to get that fan out of there now. Let's do that. Let's pull the fans. Make me feel good. That's tight. There we go. Can't get it out of there.